Okay, I think it did start, but there is a 3 minutes delay, so it will take a little bit for you to see something. I hope you can hear me as well. As soon as you see the video, please leave some comments, let me know if you can hear me. I think the audio is fine, but yeah. Okay, now let's check what's happening here. Because Dudders and InDusDus should be soon here. So I'll open a review room. I'll keep this. Yeah, this is gonna be like the analysis room, and then I'm gonna open another room to watch the game on the left. In the meanwhile, here you can see the groups, the group phase. Let me see, can you see? Yeah, I think so. So we have 8 groups of 4 players. Top 2 of each advance to the knockout phase. We have six weeks to play. So more or less 2 weeks per match. Every match is played over 4 games. Time control is 20 minutes plus 20 seconds. So the match we're gonna see today is InDusDus Dudders. Let me double check. Hopefully I didn't made a mistake. No, it should start soon. So yeah, they should come soon. Actually, yeah, they're here, so they will actually start soon. So I think it should be a quite interesting match. The top 2 of the group are playing each other. Although, to be honest, this is probably the hardest group, in my opinion. But all the other 2 players, the 3rd and the 4th, Dudders and Hive 2, are also really tough. So yeah, I haven't played any of my match yet. I'm scheduling with Kes, who's in Canada, and Stepan, who's in US, traveling, I think. I'm not sure where he's exactly now. So I will play one of my games over the next week, probably. And hopefully I'll do also some videos, like commentary videos. So let me see. I should be, yeah, I am live, but is that working? Let me see. So excellent connection, but what is the video? Why? Let me see. So I am live. Oh, okay. So it is working. It should be working. I'm watching my own video. Okay, let me see. Oh, they haven't started yet. Who starts with white? They're asking. So 1, 2. So InDusDus should start white. Yes, and then they will alternate black, white over the 4 matches. So let me see. So this should go here. Okay. And now let's see where they go. So I open the other room. So what can I say about these 2 players? Well, one of them, InDusDus, I actually met in person when we had the European Hive Championship a few weeks ago in Budapest. He's Hungarian. His real name is Andras. And He's a very, I would say, he's a very consistent player. He's very solid. I've never rarely seen him playing something a bit more risky or chaotic. He goes for a control game, usually quite, yeah, I will say even too predictable, to be honest. But we'll see. I mean, he won the European Hive Championship, so I guess predictable is not a bad thing. Okay, let's open the other here. Okay. So basically the idea is that I will have this window here for watching the game. Oh, let's put the ta-da. Let's see. We don't need actually to see what's going on here. Okay. Maybe a bit bigger. Okay. And the analysis window here. So I will report the moves and do a bit of analysis as we go on. They're playing pretty fast. Interesting. Actually, this scheme, no, actually it's probably the same scheme he always plays. Dudders, he's British, but he lives in Denmark, and he became pretty strong quite fast, I think in a year or two. And I would say he's a bit more unpredictable. I think he has played quite a few different openings. So hard to say actually what he would play. And this black opening is already a little bit of a surprise, probably. I've seen this before, probably played by Oliver Chigi, one of another top player. But it's quite uncommon. Putting the pill bag in this meta position, well, I call it meta position at elbow, with the idea of forming a pocket, is not uncommon, but usually the mosquito goes inside the pocket, so it's more common to see this followed by an ant played here. Instead, putting mosquito here. Oh wow, they play quite fast. So the idea is to have a pocket for a beetle here, but InDusDus decided to basically break the pocket immediately. The others goes with the ant game, goes on with the ant game, and now it's white turn to. Let me take the Dan off. Automatic. Oh no, wait. Automatic Dan. Okay. Well, actually, I have to close the review room because I don't want. I think I don't want people to join. Okay. Okay, let me check YouTube if there is any comment or anything. Oh, so there are 3 people watching, probably including myself. Okay, so what's happening here? So InDusDus Dudders decided to place another ant instead of breaking the pocket here. Is trying to play the ant game, definitely. Now white can use the pocket, probably for a mosquito for now, but he could use it for the beetle as well and keep the mosquito for later. Hard to say which idea is best. By the way, if anyone is watching me, please tell me if you can hear me. It's a bit small here, but the time control is 20 plus 20, right? So now they spend more or less like roughly a minute each, so not much. They still have a lot of time. So it's not a problem for now, but eventually, yeah, it's not uncommon to get to a Zeitmod situation where you're very low on the clock and you have to rush. So this is probably the first big thinking moment. Okay, I went for the mosquito. I have to, just to let you know, there is a delay of 3 minutes, so whatever you write, I'm gonna read it 3 minutes later. Yeah, it's just a safety measure. I don't think I trust all the players in the World Cup, but it's just a safety measure in case one of them is watching. Hard to say what's the best move in the opening, though. Especially in this opening, I really don't have much experience. So actually, the InDusDus went for the move I was thinking about. The problem is that this ant here now is not anchored, which means the mosquito can move the ant away. And freeing the queen at the same time, black will have 3 ants. Which is not too bad, actually. This might be already a mistake by white. I'm not sure. White can also block the queen. I don't know, hard to say actually. Because pinning the mosquito is always a bit risky when it's next to the pill bug, right? So white could potentially distract black using a beetle, although black has a mosquito here, so it's very hard. I didn't remember this was the opening was so hard. Pedro is saying that the new Chigi opening, but it's more common versus the white pillbug. Okay, so it's been played more versus the white pillbug, is saying Pedro, which is also one of the top player playing in the World Cup. Oh, hello, Florian. If you want to prepare for the Mind Sports Olympiad, have a look. I haven't done a live stream in ages, but hopefully I'll do a bit more. At the Mind Sports Olympiad in London, there's going to be a Hive tournament again. Florian is a super expert of abstract games, but I think he doesn't have that much experience with Hive, so he wants to learn more. He's an expert of Twixt, Amazons, Lines of Action, Battleship, Connect 6, etc. Okay, you hear me fine. Cool. Thank you. Okay, so oh, they actually played that. Okay. So the main problem is that if white keeps playing the ant game, which again is okay, black would move the queen away, and this gives an advantage in the ant game to black, because this white ant here is locked. So yeah, actually, InDusDus is thinking about pinning the queen. I think it's a good idea, but yeah, I was analyzing before with an ant, but with a mosquito, I guess is fine. A bit more risky. Why? First, because black can break the white pocket, so now white cannot place anything in here. And yeah, it's playing it now. And second, because black still has 2 defenders. Like, he has an ant and a mosquito here. And remember the 2 defenders rule. If you want to defend against a beetle attack, like imagine white played something like this, it's very hard for white to force a beetle on top of the hive, which means that it cannot qualify for the win. At the same time, though, the mosquito doesn't have any other power, right? So it seems a bit wasted here, unless you convert it into a beetle. But as we said, playing a beetle now might be a waste. So I think at this point black has already equalized. I mean, it's not probably that easy. But I don't mind black position. The other thing is that white can move the ant away and to get back into the ant game and avoid any problem again. Attacking the black queen that way doesn't make sense using an ant, right? Like at this point of the game, you haven't qualified for the win. If you don't neutralize the pillbug, there's no much point in going on with that. So probably this move makes sense. Other moves for white. Not sure. Hey, hello, another Florian. Two Florian in the chat. Let me check my phone. I need to check messages. InDusDus is still thinking about it. Yeah. So, sorry for the interruption. I should put like a little music. So, what else can white play here? It's kind of forced. I mean, the other idea is to just sacrifice one beetle. The idea would be that after this, then now this mosquito is converted into a beetle and can climb and cover the queen, so it will qualify for the win. But what happens if the mosquito pins the beetle? This doesn't work anymore, right? Because after this, black will just cover the beetle, and then the white mosquito cannot really convert into a beetle anymore. I mean, as I'm not really fixing the delay, it's just because it's just to avoid issues from, I don't want anyone to be accused of cheating or anything like that. So I prefer to keep a delay. But I'll answer as soon as I see your questions or comments. At this point, also the game is not very fast, so it's okay. We can discuss it without any problem. The problem will be when both players are low in time, and then in 3 minutes everything can change. Okay, so you went for another ant. Okay, I'm not sure I like too much this move, but actually the white ant can move here, can move later, so I expect something like this. So pin an ant, and now white. Oh, okay. So maybe white wants to play beetle here, but again, black has three ants. Yeah, it's not a mistake. So I think we will get into this variation, something like this. Yes, Florian, it's a live game. They're playing right now. You can watch them board space as well. But if you want to see it before I talk about it, but I mean, for 3 minutes, I think it's not a problem. Yeah, I didn't say it properly, but yeah, it's sorry, I should have changed the title of the I should have called it live stream commentary. Can I change it? Maybe I can. Live. Okay, live commentary. Okay. So what's happening here? Oh, so black went for actually spider. Okay. Let me see, I'm just checking out. So black went for a spider, and then white pinned the ant. Okay. And wait a second. Spider. Oh no, okay, he hasn't pinned the ant yet. I was thinking about it. So yeah, but this is definitely an option, but also this is an option. Pinning the mosquito, pinning the ant. Dudders is also playing pretty fast, putting pressure on InDusDus. I have to say, since the opening theory is still not like developed so much, one of the most fun thing playing Hive in the World Cup is to try to figure out the patterns of your opponents in the opening and try to exploit it, playing some something some surprise opening, right? And so even playing black, which is normally less advantageous, less favorable, you can come up with quite cool ideas, and it's fun to see new ideas. At this point, Dudders has only basically fought for 5 minutes, and InDusDus for more than 10. So clearly, InDusDus is out of the book. I mean, most of the player at this point would be out of the book. Pedro knew about this opening because I think he played. He's playing a lot on Hive Game and Blitz and stuff. But I seen that opening, but I wasn't sure. Okay, but black is using the mosquito to throw the ant away. The idea is to free this ant and pin both these white ants together, but white shift the pin. And now black has got a nice pocket. Okay, so this is the idea. Cool. Interesting. I quite like black setup, and also notice that black has capped the white mosquito, which means that white doesn't have any spawn point around here, and the mosquito is also pinned, of course, which makes pretty hard for white to attack, at least in the short term. White will have to go for a longer game. But black has a good position, so we'll see. It's white to play again, and this spider here wants to pin this ant, and the idea is that once this space is filled, the white ant here will be free, right? So it's a typical maneuver to increase your ant count, to improve your ant game. But that will happen at the cost of two pieces, right? A spider and probably a grasshopper in here. So it's a quality trade, but you lose as a quantity, right? You employ two pieces for one. But in the middle game is fine. You actually, an ant is probably worth more than a spider and a hopper. There's been a lot of discussion about the value of the pieces, but since you cannot capture a piece, it's very hard to say what's the value, the real value of the piece. Really depends on what position is here. Like this white ant here is worth more than this mosquito here, right? Especially because it's in an elbow position, so it can be freed quite more easily. But InDusDus is not pinning the black ant yet. I mean, also not in a rush. Although if black repositioned the pin and he makes an inline pin, then it would be less convenient in the long run. So yeah, what's the point? The problem is that if black repositioned the pin, then white has the pocket. So It's a trade-off again. Hard to say what's best. What else can white play? It could try to. Oh, okay. This is a little bit unexpected, because black can reposition the pin, shift the pin, then the spider can potentially pin it, and white would have a pocket. But first of all, the pocket is not permanent, so black could even break the pocket this way. He has to spend the move, so I'm not sure it's worth it to do that. But it's possible. And even if black let white have the pocket, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's enough. Like black can move their beetle faster. The other option is black will not shift the pin and move immediately with the beetle up. Basically, white cannot defend against this beetle anymore. It doesn't have any spawn point around here to recover the beetle. But it will leave to black. Sorry, it will leave white the ant game. He will have all 3 ants. Shane is saying, when I don't use mosquito in my opening, I try to always stick to the opponent's pill bug. When I don't use mosquito, I try to always stick to the opponent's pill bug. To stick, what do you mean? Like to stick in, to attach, to surround the opponent pill bug? What exactly you mean? But I think, I mean, there are some openings where mosquitoes played late, but honestly, I believe that playing the mosquito too late is also it's hard to be a good choice. It's rarely a good choice, but I mean, I don't know actually. I don't know for really. So okay, black covered the ant using mosquito. He recreated another pocket. This is like a large pocket, a big pocket, double pocket. I'm not sure how to call it. What's the jargon? The idea is also that black can spawn a new piece here. It doesn't have to be an ant. It can be a spider or a hopper. And then the white ant will be stuck there. Interesting, because this black ant is also stuck here, but it's in an elbow with the white ant and the black pillbug, which means that it can potentially come out again. So all in all, I think black has quite a healthy position. So white is thinking about pinning the black ant here or in line. Yeah, I'm not sure why here. Well, what's the purpose of having it here? Maybe to avoid black to spawn something on the spider here, but not sure. Well, let's see. Let's imagine this happened. There's this idea as well. And now black has a new ant again here, plus 2 beetles. So quite fun for black, I will say. White doesn't have any spawn point available. He has more pieces. He has 6 pieces in reserve against 4 of black, but these 2 beetles plus the mosquito on top of the hive, in the long run, like in an end game, if black has 3 beetles, it's gonna be a pain for white. Um, okay, so black actually played this. Is putting time pressure on InDusDus. InDusDus has actually only 8 minutes left, and Dudders more than 16. So white is in a slight worse position, plus he has less time. I mean, it's still hard to say, but at least white doesn't have any. Oh, okay. White is going for emergency exit, moving the queen away, but at the same time, it's quite safe for black. Here, okay, yeah, black should have moved on with the beetle to avoid the white beetle to spawn here, but I mean maybe it's not a mistake. But okay, now black has pinned in the beetle with the idea of moving on with the beetle on the ladybug, so that white beetle cannot cover back. White is thinking about probably create another pocket here. Okay, played. Oh, what's happening? Okay, interesting. It's played very fast as well. So black wanted to avoid probably white pinning the black hand here. I think white realized his position was not as good, and he was trying to stretch the hive and put the white queen as far as possible, so that black doesn't have enough pieces to win. So now it's this is the position. Yes, it's white to play. I thought white had played this, but not yet, probably. It's probably not forced to do it so soon. I would play something like this. It might seem a bit risky because the pill bug is like this one space jump to talk like go, but it frees the white hand here. Although there's also a chance for black to go for this, because we said that white attacking with the beetle here it's a bit different though. So maybe no, maybe I would just yeah, I would just let white have this white hand. It can still go for this if black one really wants to block the white hand. And now white I think is the end game from white is pretty bad. Okay, black went for a different move, so it's releasing. What? Wait a second. Okay. Oh, black is releasing the pin. So the idea is that whenever, let's say, white plays this move to control the black hand, then the mosquito can go down, and now the white hand is blocked, and the black mosquito is free to go. But actually, Dudders decided to play another beetle. I guess it's not in a rush. Oh, but now white is able to force a bit. Not sure though. It's not really able to force a beetle. What happens if black plays this? This will be a mistake by white, I think. What is white gonna play here? If plays this, black is very safe. Sure, white has a bit more ant control, but these 4 pieces in stack in a row here, they really don't bode for the best. I really don't like it. Okay, InDusDus saw it. Like played it. Or maybe he saw something I don't see. Pedro said this type of games remind you last year. What do you mean this type of games? Like very stretched? It is quite stretched, but I think it is because InDusDus was a bit surprised in the opening, and they didn't find anything really better. And they decide to go for a more stretched hive. I think that's the idea. I would say this move is no-brainer, but I'm not sure. Something like this as well, to have a bit more choice. Oh, this would be a nice move actually. And now after, oh, but I mean it's probably still good. Oh no, wait, sorry, this is not possible. This would be this would be blunder because the last space will be taken by the white hand. So be careful. Don't warp anything next to your queen if you're not sure. Nah, I think this is fine. But maybe the others has something else in mind. I mean, also this move will be good, I think. If black is fine as well. Yeah, I think rushing with a beetle there. Some position you have to be patient. I know it seems like you cannot do anything. It seems like you don't have any moves available, any ideas available. But sometimes you have to be. It's better to be more careful. And given that white doesn't have many like aggressive ant or beetles. Okay, so this is what happened. So white put the beetle on top of the ant. So okay, the idea would be to cover the black ant and then mosquito recover, and then the white ant will be free. So white is getting a bit more ant game. The problem is how will convert this ant game into actually an advantage. How because it cannot qualify for the win. It cannot neutralize the pill bug very easily. At the same time, also black doesn't have that many pieces. He has this free grasshopper, so if one of the beetle could magically get here and have a few direct drops, still has enough pieces to win. But it's, yeah, he has to rely probably on some Zuzwang at some point. But if white has enough ants, so okay, this happened. White covered ant, black recovered beetle, and now this ant has to go. Oh, Domenico, ciao. It's been a while since we spoke. I'll send you a message. I have to update you on the Hive world and my life in general. Oh yeah, Pedro is saying this is gonna be a long end game. It could be. We are definitely not anymore in the middle game. Or I mean, maybe. It's hard to say when the end game starts and the middle game finished, but we'll probably have a long end game now at this point. What time is it? I have a couple of hours, but I was hoping actually to watch another game as well. So InDusDus has got 7 minutes left on the clock, and Dudders 14 minutes. So Dudders still has double time InDusDus has. The black beetles are moving on. So again, the plan for black is to reach the white queen and the direct drop, but white can easily play an anti-spawn piece here. Although there are some other ideas, maybe. I mean, this black mosquito can go down eventually, and black has an extra ant here. Yeah, we don't have to forget this. But black plan is pretty slow, which means that white has time to do a pin replacement. Wait, what happened? What? Ah, what? Queen moved here? Oh, it's for the gate. Okay. Oh, or is to make a more effective anti-spawn defense. So at this point, black doesn't have any direct drop available. So now the question is if black can try to win. At this point, I think it's going to be more a draw. Unless white has some trick. Need to find out what. Sorry. Oh, the end game can look like. Sorry, I'm gonna check. Let me check my phone. Okay, let's finish this this pin replacement. So white has 2 ants available, 2 grasshopper in reserve, and basically that's it. Like, this beetle is really not available, so because it can be recovered by the beetle underneath. Okay, but a bit. What? Wait a second. What's happening? So this happened first. Then this here. Then this here. Black didn't go for the direct drop. Okay. Interesting. He wants to pin the... Although this... Putting a hopper here is... Okay, it's pinned, but it feels a bit... Although if black is short of pieces, I guess he needs to use... Oh, so white is just waiting, basically. So Dudders has another direct drop there. Okay, but then now... Can black make any weird ring or something like that? Okay, that's a bit weird. Well, this will leave a direct drop to black, another direct drop to black there. This looks very weird. I don't... What? Okay. Is there something I'm not seeing? Why would white give a direct drop there to... I mean, even if there is a ring, white can free... okay, maybe creating the ring was also kind of dangerous. But this move looks very counterintuitive. Wait a second, what happened here? Okay, so white is going here. Black goes down. And now black has won, basically. Oh no, maybe not yet. No, okay. If black could force... Actually, yeah, black doesn't have enough pieces now. Well, although, wait a second. He can cover the hopper, move the this hopper around to here, and free the ladybug, and then the ladybug could take the kill shot somehow. Maybe still... But this is a free moves. So white now has to anchor the ant. Yeah, otherwise 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So it makes sense because once the hopper goes in here, then the ladybug I think will be decisive. Can white avoid this? That's a very good question. Can avoid this. Pedro is saying what a counterattack. Well, definitely is surprising as well. I mean, I guess black has had more chances, but I'm not sure. I think white could have defended a bit better. This is, I guess, it's psychologically confusing. So okay, there's this beetle exchange, and now the hopper will get in here, and then yeah, now I don't know how to. What? Okay, no, that will lose on the spot. The only thing was the only idea for white was actually to threaten to win. So that, but still, no, still. What did white do here? When they just, yeah, I think at this point white, yeah, now it's too late. Now there's no really way for if white tries to cover, then this beetle goes. Maybe. Oh, okay, so black is thinking about it. Why? Oh, because okay, there is still actually this move, but this works because this wins. Actually, oh, okay, he's going for something more safe, but I think that was winning as well. To free the mosquito here, and no, I think at this point black wins. Wow, that was really unexpected, to be honest. Also, I always think as Andras as a very solid player, so I guess it was really kind of confused by the opening, but that's the beauty as well. Oh wait, what's happening? I missed something. Oh, so this goes up. This goes here. Okay, so Dudders thought he could win using the mosquito, but he doesn't have ant power anymore. No, it can't be he messed it up, right? No. No, he didn't. He can just go back on top and then he go back in the. It's fine. It's fine. It should be still fine. He has wasted a bit of time. I'm not sure if white can take advantage of that to something, but it's interesting how this spider is also in a good position to. This is like you would never predict something like that. How would you know that this spider would be actually useful to attack there? Maybe why the white queen went over here. I'm not really sure, but okay, so this back in here, this goes here. And now the mosquito here, and this goes here. Made the ring? Oh well, but no. Yeah, there was no way to. Yeah, there's no way to avoid it. Okay. Wow, what a game. What a game. Well, let's have a look a second to. Let's see if they're gonna play again, like a second game of the match. let me check on. They're saying something here on the chat. Okay, so they're having a 10 minutes break. And then they're playing again. Okay, let's have a look a second, because I'm a bit surprised. So, okay, well, first of all, I would have left, like, if you play it this way, you basically control the spawn points. It's fine. You have this ant for the Zuzwang, so, like, as a source of free moves. So you don't really need to worry about, like, after this, even if white doesn't want to try to win, right? It just wants to draw. Even if black goes for this, I think it's fine. There's really not much. What's the plan for black? I'm not sure. Like creating a ring and freeing Mosquito. I don't know. Well, actually, this spider can go. Maybe something like this. Or I can't go there. Okay, I think I only have time for. Oh, okay. Dudders is saying they has only time for one game, and they will play again probably over the weekend. Okay, so sorry guys, it's just an hour. Let's have a look again at the whole game, just a bit from the beginning. Also, let me check the calendar. What other games can we live stream? So there is a couple of games tomorrow. Antonel versus Volkanowal and Max Shark versus Apetrov at 6 p.m. UK time or 8 p.m. UK time. Maybe I could do it tomorrow, I'm not sure. And then there's also, I can probably do Saturday morning, which for people in the US would be a problem, but for me, it would be okay at 9 a.m. And then over the day, maybe also, Pedro, I could just stream your game. I'm not sure. I have something else actually. I have planned to do an interview with a top player of Homeworlds, another upset games that I'm playing a lot recently. I want to try to do something more than just Hive. Will probably be on Saturday too. So I don't know, but let's see. I also would like to prepare for my game and relax a little bit. Okay, so yeah, this was let's put here the final position. No, this was what they were analyzing. So yeah, bye-bye. Okay, so let's have a look again at the game from start. So it seems this opening actually worked. Interesting. It's quite flexible, and combo Mosquito Pillbug is basically, I wouldn't say mandatory, but it's so much better than any other setup. The thing is that there are many ways to using that combo, right? So there are several openings that come out from there. So probably the very first mistake is this one, not to anchor the ant. Or the thing is, if you admit it's a mistake and move the ant again, it's really not good. And then black has got a beetle here, or he doesn't have actually can just break the pocket there before placing a beetle. But if you anchor it. How do you anchor it, first of all? Spider? Okay. Maybe something like this. Maybe something like this would be okay, although black is able to free this mosquito quite easily. Right, something like this. And again, I kind of like black position. Maybe not as good as in the game, actually. Maybe white is better here. Not better, but better than in the game. But still, it's quite fine for black. The main difference is the ant game here. The black ant pinning the white ant here, white ant spider. You could also say, okay, but whenever black plays an ant, also the mosquito will pin it, so it's even. True. White could even go on for something like this, although you have to take into account this. No, maybe not. Maybe something like this and keep the pocket for the beetle. Black has to spend one move to do that. And now the idea of the spider is actually good, to pin the mosquito and then release the ant eventually. But I mean, this is another game, so let's go back to instead going for this means that, yeah, that black could pin here, and then white basically had no choice. Otherwise it would be really better game for black. Although I mean, it's not too bad still. But the ant game is still better for white, just for black. Okay, fine. Although I would have probably pinned it with an ant, not with a mosquito. This mosquito seems dangerous, but there are too many black ants here to defend, so it's really not that dangerous. Black breaks the pocket. White brings another ant in, although I would have make sure that this ant moves first. But okay, I mean, this spider actually eventually was very useful, but it's very counterintuitive. I mean, it went for some more a very defensive approach. Fine, capping the mosquito. Again, why didn't go, like, at this point? You've got to do something here. I'm surprised. This is very slow, and you always have time later to do it. And indeed, black creates the pocket again. And this setup is very solid. It's very, very solid, especially since the mosquito here is basically not working, like it's not doing anything. Okay, this move is also a bit unusual, but okay. And now white goes into defensive mode. I mean, after less than 20 moves played, something didn't work very well for white. But to be fair, at some point it didn't seem too bad. Also here, I believe this move would have been better. I don't understand why. I think this would have been the main move. What happened instead was, no, what happened was this actually. No, nah. Look here, right? Yes. And now it's actually okay for white. I mean, okay, in sense it's not gonna win, but also, yeah, I would have left probably the queen here. But, well, hard to say. Yeah, this is what I thought, but InDusDus went for no. InDusDus went for this actually, which gives a first direct drop. I mean, still not there. First, black wants to fix the hopper there. But now, for example, why this other direct drop? We could have just played this, right? What has black now, really? Like, okay, can threaten to pin the ant here, and this ant here. Okay, actually, this is a good move. But why did he move the ant away? I don't get it. Just leave the ant there and control the other spawn point here. If black plays this, okay, then I don't know, something like this. Okay, one direct drop is not too bad. I don't think it's a problem. I mean, I understand it's not so comfortable for white, but still, I think black has to be pretty precise to win. How is black going to win at this point? White can just go back and forth with a hopper. This. Okay, even with the ladybug. This. Once you make a ring, oh, you still have this actually. Okay, so there is a plan. We need to find a way to stop it. Okay, what about this? And now this. Okay, black will have to go back and forth. Or, well, I can put the mosquito here, actually. We can complicate things a little bit, but I kind of feel it's still fine, but surely black has to be careful. White has to be careful. Let's say we go here. No, okay, no, sorry, we need to leave. Let's do this. Let's say black has a free ant. It can't do it without creating a ring. Although, this seems okay. So actually, black position seems better. Is better than it seems. Sorry. Maybe black can always force it. It's kind of weird though, because white has two ants. Why? Also, maybe this white ant doesn't need to be here all the time. Okay, fine. So, well done, Dudders. Well done. This was Group G. I will update the table real time. Not real life, what am I saying? So, Dudders scored against InDusDus 1 point for now. 3 more matches to go. 3 more games to go, sorry, in a match. This situation so far, not many people have played. Rockstar Cower 50, they play was a draw. Chigi won the first 2 games against Volcanow. Max Shark and Petrovich played the first 2 games, and it was they won a game each. Okay, so hope to see you again at some point. I'll try to stream again, if not tomorrow, maybe on Saturday morning, probably. Should I play some Hive game? Some okay, let's play. No, actually, I have to go. I said I would have done something with a friend. So, I'll do some other streaming, playing hivegame.com at some point. I just want to say, if you haven't if you haven't seen it yet, the Rapid League is gonna start on Hive Game soon. You have still another 4 or 5 days to sign up. It's gonna be played on hivegame.com. The first tournament to be played here. So should do it. Okay, so oops. Oh, I didn't notice that my well, whatever. Cool. Have a good day, everyone, and see you around.